so they can hear everything you're saying.
Correct. So don't curse into
Got
the
it?
microphones when you message.
I haven't tried a new. I am always professional.
Also on camera sometimes, so.
You know what? I think I'm gonna TikTok live. TikTok live.
I think that's what I'm thinking. I don't understand how I need to.
Yeah. Can I find a sub right now?
Like, I also don't know how to do that.
I don't think I can. Give me your whole.
I don't think I can
I think I need a minute for myself. I don't about this. It's a little too hard. Can you do this for me, please? Act like you're playing.
Dude, as much as
Act like you're playing.
as much as
James cuts out. I'm like,
register, this card is so hard.
uh-oh. I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. This is scary. It's like that. Do the classic. Take it off your face. Go.
It's like, it was all cracked up there.
All right. Those are closed. I'm freaking out.
It felt like the weight was like lifted off my shoulders.
Especially it's like, those ones like nothing.
Honestly, like squirrel in here.
It's the weight.
Two raccoons worth of space.
I mean, it's a little.
Yeah, not much. But with
Those ATs are just if you play AT professionally, you have to
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Spring 2024 Commencement Ceremony for the College of Education and Social Work. My name is Deisha Williams, and I have the honor of serving as the Dean of the College. On behalf of everyone you see on the platform today, welcome to this important and celebratory event. To begin this ceremony, please remain standing for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Please be seated. I would like to take a moment to remind you of what a significant achievement you have obtained. This evening's ceremony recognizes graduates from the College of Education and Social Work who have earned bachelor's degrees in early grades education, middle grades education, health and physical education, secondary education, social work, and special education. In these disciplines, you have developed your skills and knowledge, your creativity, and your compassion. You develop confidence in your ability to work with others who are different from you, to think through arguments with rigor, and also with empathy, skills that will serve you in your career well, in your personal lives, and in the capacity to shape a better future and benefit others. The skills and competencies that you have developed as you study in your degree and hours that you have spent in clinical experiences will help you continue to learn and grow throughout your life. Graduates, you have earned an outstanding degree and joined the illustrious group of alumni from Westchester University. The world awaits your talents, your passion, and your big ideas, and your boundless energy. Best wishes, and members of the Westchester class of 2024.
Greetings. I am Maria Erman-Stetter, Associate Dean of the College of Education and Social Work. Graduates, as we celebrate with you today, we would like to recognize our entire community of educators. That is our platform party and our faculty, staff, and administrators. Whether current or retired, everyone who has helped shape the success of our graduates. These individuals have all played a key role in your journey here at Westchester University. And as you take this next step in your life and face new challenges, we promise you will think about these individuals who pushed and inspired you in and outside the classroom. You will remember this community that helped you grow and think and see different points of view. Will all the members of our community of educators please stand and be recognized? You deserve a big round of applause. Please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Executive Vice President and Provost, Dr. Jeff Osgood.
Good evening. Let's try that again. Good evening. Excellent. This is a wonderful night, and we should celebrate it with vibrancy and energy. So welcome, honored guests, families, friends, alumni, faculty, staff, and most especially members of the Westchester University graduating class of 2024. You made it! I know that you are all hoping that my speech will be short because these days it's hard to pay attention to anything that's long. But that struggle to pay attention is what I would like to briefly talk to you about today. When I think about the struggle to sustain attention in my own life, I think back to the 5th grade. I was raised in a military family that constantly moved from one location to another, and that meant constantly moving from one school to another. With all that movement, what did not move much were my reading skills. For most of my early years, my ability to read did not match my grade level. And if I fail to read my speech well today, at least I can say that I'm consistent at something, which is poor reading. But if I'm being honest with you, the issue wasn't my reading skills, but I didn't know that then. So let's get on to the real message for this evening. In 5th grade, I found myself in Barclay Elementary School at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, in a class broken into 3 reading groups. An above-average reading group. That group got to read A Wrinkle in Time. I wasn't in that group. There was an average reading group. No, I wasn't in that group either. I was in the 3rd group, the less than average reading group, and it wasn't a group at all. It was just me. My mom said the same thing. Happy Mother's Day. So my teacher for that class was named Mrs. Potts, and yes, she reminded me of Mrs. Potts from Disney's Beauty and the Beast, but instead imagine Mrs. Potts as a more rural, southern, and human rather than a posh British teapot. Mrs. Potts was very perceptive. She realized I didn't have a reading problem. I had an attention problem. I could read just fine. I just couldn't stay focused on any reading for any length of time. To work on my attention issues, Mrs. Potts introduced me to Choose Your Own Adventure stories. It changed my life. She told me that I had to really focus my attention on the story because on the next page I would be asked to make a decision. And if I made the wrong decision, the story would end. But if I made the right decision, the adventure would continue. I remember that in one of those adventure stories, I was in the Wild West, and I had to choose whether to spend my $20, the last bills in my wallet, buying food for my horse, or buying drinks at the town bar. They had a Jake's in the book, and that's ended up where I went, and the poor horse died. But the good news is I went back and then chose another adventure. These really are life's great decisions, and I hope that none of you are struggling with last night's decisions. Mrs. Potts constantly reminded me to pay attention. She trained me to pay attention, and over time, I went from being a very bad reader to being a very good reader. And in fact, at the end of that school year, I read A Wrinkle in Time, and it was the first real book that I had ever read. You all have had people like Mrs. Potts in your life, people telling you that you need to pay attention. Maybe it was the teacher trying to help you master a complex math problem, or a coach trying to help you hit a ball, or a parent just trying to talk to you while you were on your cell phone, scrolling left or right for the next love, or up and down for the next best viral video. And parents, if you thought it was tough being a parent in 2024, try teaching in 2024. In all these cases, you have had important people at important moments emphasizing the need to pay attention. And that makes sense because we only accomplish important things through sustained attention. No great discovery, no great deed, no great relationship, no great work of art has ever happened without sustained attention. Nothing amazing happens without sustained attention, and that includes the amazing accomplishments we celebrate today, the amazing accomplishments of our graduates completing their college degrees. Those just aren't words. It really is a truly phenomenal and amazing accomplishment. When you spend lots of time on a college campus, it becomes easy to assume that everyone applies to college, goes to college, graduates from college. Everyone does, don't they? Unfortunately, that's not true. Despite all our efforts to the contrary, only about 38% of adult Americans have completed a baccalaureate degree. So graduates today, you join a select group. You have accomplished something that most Americans will never, ever accomplish. And you did it by paying attention. Westchester University has been like those people in your life, or like Mrs. Potts in my life, who have challenged us to pay attention. Over the past 4 or 5 years, or maybe 6, if it's longer than that, then my mother is standing at the rear exit to offer you the support she so desperately needed when I finished in 7 years. Yeah, happy Mother's Day again. But no matter how long it took you, you had to pay attention to be here. You had to pay attention while completing that long reading, and it probably wasn't a reading without any fun, choose-your-own-adventure endings. You had to pay attention while listening to that long lecture, taking that long exam, and while writing that long paper. In all those moments, if you didn't pay attention, if you could not pay attention, if you failed to pay attention, you simply would not be crossing the stage this evening. And while Westchester University has constantly challenged you to pay attention to important things, unfortunately, the world around us is always trying to divert our attention to unimportant things, to outlandish things, to outrageous things, to misleading things, to meaningless things, to anything and everything that will momentarily attract our attention. The journalist Johann Hari recently traveled around the world studying our global inability to focus. In his book, aptly titled Stolen Focus, Hari argues the phrase that best encapsulates our current world is this: I tried to live my life, but I got distracted. That's our world, a world in which we try to live our lives but are constantly distracted. You are living in and will continue to live in a world of constant diversions and distractions and detours. The good news for you is Westchester University has built up your attention abilities and prepared you for a world that has broken down those abilities for so many. How bad is it? Recently, scientists from Interscope Research fitted a large pool of adult Americans with camera glasses, and they had them wear those glasses for 300 hours so they could track every time a person switched their attention from one thing to another. On average, the study found that subjects shifted their attention 27 times per hour. Just think about that. That means people weren't focusing their attention on anything for much longer than 2 minutes at a time, which means I lost you 4 minutes ago. But for those of you who are still listening to me, there's something positive about that ability and that talent. Many scholars who are studying the decline in our attention abilities argue that we are entering an era where there will be a great and growing divide between the attentive and the inattentive, an era in which the ability to pay attention will separate the successful from the unsuccessful, the happy from the unhappy, the fulfilled from the unfulfilled. You want to be certain you are on the right side of that divide, and that means paying attention to your ability to pay attention. So as you move forward to your next stage in life, as you cross this stage this evening, hold on to that ability to pay attention, an ability you've honed here at Westchester University. And graduates, as you move forward, my hope, my sincere hope for all of you is that you live your life, the life you want to live, the life you are excited to live, the life you have worked so hard to live, and along the way, try not to get too distracted. Congratulations, class of 2024, you did it!
Thank you, Provost Osgood. It is my pleasure to introduce Chloe Basso, who will present greetings on behalf of the class of 2024.
Welcome, deans, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of Westchester University's College of Education and Social Work 2024. I feel honored and proud to stand before you today to speak at our commencement. If there's anything you should know about me, it's that I am a planner. I love making lists and I love to organize. I love to prepare and feel prepared. I think many of you can relate. As future educators and social workers who will strive every day to pursue excellence and positively impact the lives of individuals, children, and families. Do you remember our plans as high school seniors in 2020? Prom, graduation, coordinating with your college roomie, and meticulously decorating your Westchester University's dorm room. But the unexpected happened that no one could have predicted or been prepared for. We navigated freshman year from a computer screen, logging onto Zoom meetings and forming peer connections online instead of over dinner or coffee at Lawrence. Our bustling campus was quiet and studentless. Yet, in the face of adversity, we showed resilience. We adapted to virtual lectures, navigated the challenges of online assignments, and found new ways to connect despite the physical distance. We learned the true meaning of perseverance, pushing through the toughest of times with unwavering determination. We triumphed over the challenges of our freshman year online and successfully made it to sophomore year, finally taking our first steps on campus. Even though our classes looked a bit different with us wearing masks, we were still in person, finally attending college classes in the traditional way. Junior year came and went, and we started planning for our futures outside of WCU. We made decisions and moved forward, keeping our eyes on the goal, today, graduation day, for the class of 2024. And we are here, together as a class, sitting shoulder to shoulder, celebrating our hard work and perseverance. For many of us, the decision to pursue a career in education or social work wasn't just about earning a degree. It was a calling. It stemmed from a deep-seated desire to make a positive impact on the lives of others, to be a catalyst for change, and to advocate for those who need it most. Throughout our time at Westchester University, we have been challenged, inspired, and empowered to become compassionate and competent professionals. We've learned theories and methodologies of our respective fields and the importance of empathy, cultural competence, and resilience in the face of adversity. As educators, we have the power to shape the minds of future generations, to instill a love of learning, and to foster critical thinking skills that will empower our students to become active and engaged citizens. As social workers, we have the opportunity to be a voice for the voiceless, to advocate for social justice, and to provide support and resources to individuals and families. But above all, whether we are educators or social workers, we share a common mission: to make the world a better place. One person, one classroom, one community at a time. And now today, May 10th, 2024, we carry with us the lessons learned during this unprecedented time. We have learned the value of flexibility, the importance of adaptability, and the power of community. We have emerged stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than ever before. As we move on, let us remember the resilience that carried us through our freshman year. Let us face the new challenges with the same courage and determination that brought us here today. And let us never forget the bonds forged, for they are the foundation upon which we build our future. Class of 2024, let us celebrate this momentous occasion with gratitude in our hearts for the journey we have undertaken together. Congratulations, graduates. The world awaits our brilliance, and I have no doubt that we will shine brighter than ever before. We did it!
Thank you, Chloe, for those inspiring words. I would like to introduce the Westchester University's Brass Ensemble, conducted by Carly McClendon, a student in the Wells School of Music.
Thank you, Carly. I'm happy to announce that today's ceremony is being photographed by a professional photographer who will take pictures of the graduates as they come up to the stage to receive their diploma covers. These photographs will be made available to graduates, families, and friends, and we ask that you refrain from taking personal pictures except from your seats. I now call on Dean Williams to present the degree candidates.
Will everyone receiving a bachelor's degree please rise? Provost Osgood, I am pleased to certify that the members of the class of 2024 have fulfilled all the requirements for the degree that this university awards in their particular field of study and are recommended to you by the faculty of Westchester University.
By virtue of the authority invested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the baccalaureate degrees to which you are entitled. Congratulations, graduates! Please be seated. I now call on Dean Deisha Williams of the College of Education and Social Work to present the candidates from that college.
Provost Osgood, I will be delighted to and have the honor to present the recipients for the bachelor's degrees in the College of Education and Social Work. Marshals, please escort the candidates forwards to receive their symbolic representation of the degrees. Candidate, please remain seated until your row is called forward.
Emily Page Huskin, summa cum laude. Eva Marie Maffa, summa cum laude. Gregory Dmitry Kuzmichuk, magna cum laude. Brian Thomas Hassel, magna cum laude. Jasmine M. Seals, summa cum laude. Lauren Nicole Fratesi, summa cum laude. Sharon Antonia Mendez, magna cum laude. Rebecca R. Morton, cum laude. Chloe Nicole Basso, summa cum laude. Jenna Ann Fisher, summa cum laude. Madison R. Long, magna cum laude. Chloe Lieball, summa cum laude. Madison Jean Molka, cum laude. Mackenzie Alyssa Clancy, summa cum laude. Jordan Taylor Shallis, magna cum laude. Kendall Marie Fruchtel, cum laude. Sophia Katharina Rose Antignoni, summa cum laude. Isabella Grace Frigoletto, summa cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Shirk, summa cum laude. Julie Nugent, summa cum laude. Madison Marie Leiden, magna cum laude. Riley Victoria Straff, summa cum laude. Perry B. Joyce, magna cum laude. Gabriella R. Cavallari, cum laude. Noah Gabriel Strausbaugh, cum laude. Amy M. Stevenson, cum laude. Sierra Ortiz, summa cum laude. Susanna C. Engstedt, summa cum laude. Chloe Beth Sinduco, summa cum laude. Caroline Elizabeth Buff, summa cum laude. Temi Morgan Calick, cum laude. Brooke Lee Eichinger, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Waterloo, magna cum laude. Joey Noel Gaffin, summa cum laude. Amani M. Kaufman, magna cum laude. Allison Sophia Bartow, summa cum laude. Anne Elizabeth Petzelis, magna cum laude. Cameron Nicole Smith, summa cum laude. Ashley Lauren Decker, summa cum laude. Abigail Posilico, summa cum laude. Gabriella Elizabeth Liberio, summa cum laude. Hannah J. Sloniker, magna cum laude. Claire Marie Wiegand, summa cum laude. Anna Elizabeth Gerace, summa cum laude. Lindsay Kathleen Edwards, summa cum laude. Violet Elizabeth Lindsay, summa cum laude. Fiona Hope O'Rourke, summa cum laude. Caitlin Marie Cullenbeck, summa cum laude. Danielle Kerwin, summa cum laude. Kevin Francis Donegan, cum laude. Abigail Lynn Drakus, summa cum laude. Kaylin Maria Cadigan, cum laude. Lauren Ann Hawes, magna cum laude. Jeffrey David Wiskowski. Okay. Kane Michael Tarquini. Victoria Roker, magna cum laude. Abigail Grace Drews, summa cum laude. Isabella Ann Hines, cum laude. Jessica Maria Klimp, summa cum laude. Caitlin Claire Fagan, summa cum laude. Sophia E. Little, magna cum laude. Brianna Angela Freeman, magna cum laude. Chloe Elise Wentling. Daniel Brian DeCriscio, summa cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Stouffer, summa cum laude. Alexandra Lee McNamara, summa cum laude. Naomi Nina Walsh, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Naja Lembo, magna cum laude. Michelle Elizabeth McDaniel. Julia Sophia Cavallari, summa cum laude. Tara Rose Wallman, summa cum laude. Bridget Elizabeth Clark, summa cum laude. Sarah Catherine Magrino, summa cum laude. Sophia Emily Zingaro, summa cum laude. Nicole Neisenfeld, magna cum laude. Tommaso, got it. Antonio Notra Tommaso, magna cum laude. Dylan Mellinger. Brandon Edmund Farco, cum laude. Christian Joseph Perrine, magna cum laude. Ashley Teresa Fredette, summa cum laude. Eliza Grace Lambertson, magna cum laude. Kelsey Alexis Carrer, summa cum laude. Kylie Ann Barcharillo, summa cum laude. Caitlin Rose McCaffrey, summa cum laude. Lauren Alexandra Grasso. Madison Bucci, cum laude. Kimberly Harlan, cum laude. Elizabeth A. Rafferty, summa cum laude. Kayla Irene Rowe, magna cum laude. Haley A. Garrity. Haley Poole, cum laude. Sarah Rose Daly, magna cum laude. Colleen Mary Castellano, summa cum laude. Samantha Jane Beal, magna cum laude. Remy Elizabeth Skolnick, summa cum laude. Rachel M. Murphy, magna cum laude. Isabel Grace O'Donnell, magna cum laude. Katie Jo Cadwallader. Chelsea Joan Graham, summa cum laude. Amelia Grace Schuster, summa cum laude. Sophia Francis Rosa, magna cum laude. Lauren Judith Eiford, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Evans, cum laude. Aliza Talbert, summa cum laude. Lindsay Edens, summa cum laude. Jaden Latson, summa cum laude. Willis Durgan Moyer III, cum laude. Reese Nicole Gabriel, summa cum laude. Alyssa Marie Hunter, magna cum laude. Devin M. Davis, magna cum laude. Imir Derek Williams, cum laude. Ryan Joseph Nealis, cum laude. Keegan Riley McHale, summa cum laude. Dylan M. Pompey, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Zietz, summa cum laude. Sarah Ashley Rede, summa cum laude. Abigail Elizabeth Jones, summa cum laude. Lydia Yao Hunter, summa cum laude. Julia Marie Barbier, summa cum laude. Katerina Marie Giovanopoulos, summa cum laude. Kara Michelle Beakey, cum laude. Maggie Jean Kelly, summa cum laude. McKenna Catherine Kress, summa cum laude. Julia Marie Massengill, summa cum laude. Elise Maria Fitzgibbons, summa cum laude. Kira Eileen Sorensen, summa cum laude. Dita Calva Kuntla, cum laude. Sadea Jirani Perales, cum laude. Stella Marie Eliza Goff, cum laude. Desmond Johnson. Binta Wagu, cum laude. Brianna Michelle Wiseman, cum laude. Kayla Maya Ramos, magna cum laude. Jessica Vanessa Callie, magna cum laude. Indira Augusta Carrera, summa cum laude. Kayla Lee Harrington, cum laude. Sarah Michelle Delaney, cum laude. Miriam Fisher, summa cum laude. Elena Marie Chambers, magna cum laude. Michael Ward, summa cum laude. Lauren J. Lockhart, cum laude. Ava Catherine Klosterman, summa cum laude. Alexa Catherine Sevchek, magna cum laude. Jovi Taylor Lynch, summa cum laude. Nancy Lynn, magna cum laude. Megan Catherine Donnelly, summa cum laude. Caitlin Grace Lee, cum laude. Diana Volpe, magna cum laude. Lily Serrani, summa cum laude. Madison Riley Marenko, summa cum laude. Frances Illingworth. Colleen Mary Carroll, magna cum laude. Josephine Danielle Thorpe, magna cum laude. Carly Lynn Adkins, summa cum laude. Gabriella L. Learn, magna cum laude. Madeline Berger, magna cum laude. Grace Kathleen Phillips, magna cum laude. Emily Christine Addis. Megan Appleby. Alyssa Bolander, summa cum laude. Bethany Marie Karras, summa cum laude. Kylie Jean Gooley, summa cum laude. Julia Bryn Getler, summa cum laude. Mariah Kate Bainbridge, summa cum laude. Caitlin Marie Crozier, summa cum laude. Shaylee Morgan Powell, cum laude. Grace Marie Camacho, summa cum laude. Kelly Esmilia Loglin, summa cum laude. Michaela Sunier Horsey, summa cum laude. Katarina Rose Inarado, summa cum laude. Stephanie Anya Samlin, magna cum laude. Alexa Lynn Polling, summa cum laude. Jessica E. Analoff, summa cum laude. Emily Dorothy Lonigan, summa cum laude. Eduardo Vergara. Emily Ricardo, summa cum laude. Kathleen E. Flynn, magna cum laude. Julia Grace Popple, summa cum laude. Alexandria Coates. Joshua Banks. Caitlin Nicole Worrell, magna cum laude. Holly McMenamin, summa cum laude. Madison Dolores Hiller, summa cum laude. Olivia Nicole Wolf, magna cum laude. Emma Avery Cavassini, summa cum laude. Angelina Marie Velasquez, summa cum laude. Emily Anna Matienzo. Alyssa Marie Redding, summa cum laude. Kirsten Zollner, magna cum laude. Carissa Pillay. Sophia Leonardis, magna cum laude. Kelly Ann Sabalski, magna cum laude. I got it. You got that one. Kelly Lynn Logothetis. Aiden Patrick Matz, summa cum laude. Mackenzie R. Lopez, summa cum laude. Andrea Perez, summa cum laude. Savannah Mae McCoy, magna cum laude. Rachel Mae Cruz, summa cum laude. Zoe Hollahan, summa cum laude. Alexis Ray Lehman, summa cum laude. Rachel Lynn Scranton, summa cum laude. Vanessa Grace Donatelli, summa cum laude. Sabrina Maria Del Buno, cum laude. Anna Leonora Lima, summa cum laude. Kiran D. Ellis, magna cum laude. Julia Rome, summa cum laude. Juliana Danielle Fucci, summa cum laude. Angelina Rose Lemke, magna cum laude. Victoria Haggerty. Catherine Twidarski, magna cum laude. Brennan Smith. Kyle Falcone, magna cum laude. Kyle Deere, cum laude. Alex Schwab. Salvatore James Puglisi, cum laude. David Ellis Miller, summa cum laude. Suzanne Kraus, magna cum laude. Alessandra Marcella Dubuque, cum laude. Matthew Nurse, cum laude. Sophia Christine Shaloka, summa cum laude. Cecilia Alexis Tabor, summa cum laude. Matthew Kobos, magna cum laude. Nolan Robert Himsman, summa cum laude. Andrew Christopher Rubis, summa cum laude. Chester Cofield Thomas, summa cum laude. Abigail Linz Boquist, summa cum laude. I got you. Veronica Nazarevich, summa cum laude. Tommy Johnston, summa cum laude. Lauren S. Phillips, summa cum laude. Brody Hackman, cum laude. Sierra Bree Marsteller, cum laude. Kylie N. Boggy, magna cum laude. Molly Nicole Hansen, summa cum laude. Alicia Lindsay Hofferman, magna cum laude. Shane Hardy, cum laude. Audrey Schweizerhoff, cum laude. Noah Kirkland, summa cum laude. Kelly Marie Mauricio, summa cum laude. Lauren Ashcroft, summa cum laude. Elise Barker, summa cum laude. Caroline Marie Dudek, summa cum laude. Bridget Mary Carazola, summa cum laude. Nicole Josephine Jenny, summa cum laude. Hannah Marie Christie, summa cum laude. Anthony Michael Shoppy, magna cum laude. Annabelle Elizabeth Lackman, summa cum laude. Courtney Lasky, magna cum laude. Jaslyn Zhao McNeil, summa cum laude. Adriana Marie Roselle, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Nicole Azaro, summa cum laude. Amber Lynn Nazella, cum laude. Megan Puser, magna cum laude. Michael Allen Shaw, cum laude. Isabella Rose Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Chloe Grace Marie Lupo, summa cum laude. Brett Matthew Golden. Stephen Ray Steiner, magna cum laude. Julia Francis Raleigh, summa cum laude. Emma Kedziora, summa cum laude. Emily Megan Holland, summa cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Mazzatelli, summa cum laude. Isabella Grace Mancini, summa cum laude. Emily Alyssa Burke, cum laude. Claudia Elizabeth Bender, cum laude. Tess Reagan Acker, cum laude. Campbell Acker. Samantha Sarah Pittman, summa cum laude. Laura Josette Palmer, cum laude. Amina Karoma. Anaya Green. Tasari Sophia Young. Edward Albert Retman, summa cum laude.
Congratulations, class of 2024. I would now like to welcome our student speaker, Chloe Bezos, back to the podium.
Baccalaureate degree recipients, please stand. The movement of the tassel from the right side to the left side of the mortarboard signifies that a student has successfully met the curriculum requirements and has earned a baccalaureate degree. Therefore, in symbolic recognition of your receipt of your degree, I ask you now to transfer your tassel from the right side to the left side of your mortarboard.
Please be seated. Thank you, Chloe. It is my pleasure to introduce Bill Scottoline, graduate of the class of 1974, who will present greetings from the Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dean Williams. I promise I won't keep you from dinner too long. I just need 2 minutes of your attention. So first, congratulations again to the class of 2024. Today is such a momentous day for each of you and your loved ones. What a blessing it is for me to be a part of this. I was in your place, yes, 50 years ago, in the spring of 1974. I know I don't look that old. With my new BS in secondary education. We now have our Westchester experience in common, and we are now all Rams for life. So I'd like to welcome each of you to the Westchester University Alumni Association. You join over 130,000 others living in 60 countries. Each of you has your own unique story that has led you here today. And you have many special people in your lives that have helped you reached this major milestone. Celebrate your accomplishment with all of those special people. And as you think about your experiences here and remember your favorite teachers, as well as other leaders you've admired and learned from, I want you to remember that your university cannot be the best it can be without the continued support from the people that love it, and that's you, the alumni. You were probably not aware of the commitment you all made when you agreed to matriculate to Westchester. You all made a commitment to be a Ram for life. Consider that for a moment. How might you put that commitment into action? I'm a Ram for life, but please don't wait as long as I did to resume your engagement with the university. Being engaged with the Alumni Association and with the foundation has enriched my life and afforded me the opportunity to give back to my alma mater. I will have those same kinds of experiences that hopefully you've all had, and I want you to make sure that you ensure that future Golden Rams have those experiences as well. So how can you be a Ram for life? Stay in touch at WCUalumni.org. Register for our networking and social platform, Ram Nation. Show up at alumni events. Connect and volunteer with your alumni affinity groups. Be an advocate for Westchester with your colleagues and friends, and never forget where you came from. Remember, we are all Rams for life. Help me here. What are we? Rams for life. Very good. You guys are paying attention. I wish each of you a safe and productive journey, and I hope to see each of you at homecoming in October. And finally, Rams up.
Thank you, Bill. Thus ends our spring commencement. I wish to extend to all the graduates our heartfelt congratulations. Please rise and join us in the singing of the first verse of our alma mater. These words are found on the second page of your program. Justin McNeely, class of 2025, Wells School of Music, will lead us. At the conclusion of the alma mater, please remain standing until the platform party has recessed.
Yo, what is my TV show? I don't need more, I don't need blow.
Ladies and gentlemen, if at this time you would please make your way to the exit. Again, at this time, if you would please make your way to the exit. Thank you.